Hello and welcome to Whisky Resource. My name's Mark. This is review number 34 and we're back on to age statement single malt whiskies. So I'm doing a review at the moment of 12-year-olds over the coming weeks. I will be amongst there be doing blends and non-age statement and maybe a few older whiskies, but the core of the range I'm going to be doing are going to be 12-year-olds. So tonight I'm going to kick it off with a 12-year-old. It was this one, the Glenlivet 12-year-old. Now I picked this up on clearance when they were switching from this grey packaging to the new style, which is more of an aquamarine, tealy coloured box with a slightly different label. So this was on clearance. It's bottled as a Speyside at 40% ABV. It is chill filtered and it does have added colour. The colour the distillery describe as a bright gold, a bright vibrant gold. So we're going to pour that. Online it has an average retail price of £36.08. Although you can from time to time pick it up cheaper than that. Actually, for those of you that haven't bought it, it is one of the only bottlings I've come across that actually come with a paper wrap around the bottle. This is the paper wrap that it comes in, and indeed the Glenlivet, you can see over there, the Glenlivet, there it goes, the bottom there, the Glenlivet Founders Reserve also has the paper wrap around the bottle as well. Sorry about that. And the bang. Okay, so it is a bourbon matured and European oak matured whiskey. Now, Glenlivet is owned by Pernod Ricard. So an average retail price for this, as I say, is £36.08. That gives an average value score of 83.99, being 40% ABV. It sits generally around where a lot of its competitors are going to be sitting on value score, being chill filtered and added colour. It isn't peated, it is very much a beginner Scotch. In fact, just like the Glenfiddich that I've reviewed just the other day, this is one of the other really accessible recommended beginner beginner whiskies for anybody that's looking to start drinking whiskey. But what's it like on the nose? Well, it's fruity, it's aromatic, florally aromatic. It's summery, really. It's fruity. There's a lovely sweetness there and a bit of malty spice as well. It's kicking in on the nose. It is inviting. It's an inviting nose. It's very enjoyable. You could sit and just breathe in that nose for quite a bit. It's quite nice. It is quite nice. But on the palate, it starts sweet, not too sweet. The Glenfiddich is probably a little sweeter. It starts sweet. That sweet then disperses and the fruits kick in. Nice summer fruits, maybe like summer berries, and you get vanilla, and then the pepperiness starts to kick in. That malty dryness with some spice. I don't like the word smooth to describe a whiskey, but it is smooth. I think if it was a higher ABV, there would be a lot more going on there. Vanilla. It's not too hot. The alcohol doesn't really present itself too much. There is. I've never agreed with the distillery's palate note of peach, but just then I did get a little bit of peach. So I'd agree with the peach. It's just there. Maybe a little bit of pineapple as well, actually, which is again on the distillery notes, but it is very enjoyable. I actually prefer, and I apologise for those that have tried this, but I do prefer the Founders Reserve, simply because when you look at the price differential between the Founders Reserve and what you can get there at the cheapest price, and what you get the 12 at the cheapest price, I think the Founders Reserve is a really good bargain. However, I did pay only £12 for this when it was on clearance, which is a hell of a buy. In fact, I bought one for my brother as well. I'm not going to add water to this. I don't think it needs it. It is very much a beginner whiskey, but anybody that wanted to move into from bourbon into whiskey, or from another spirit into whiskey, I mentioned that earlier. But it can be enjoyed by any level of whiskey drinker. So just remember, a reminder, if you visit my website, in the search box at the top of the screen there, click that, takes you to the search page. You can type in beginner, it'll list beginner whiskies, that I've identified as beginner whiskey. You type in intermediate, it'll list the intermediate whiskies, and then it'll, if you type in advanced, it'll list those whiskies that are considered more advanced. So an advanced whiskey would be higher ABV. Typically it's going to be strong flavours. Typically those strong flavours are peat, smoke. So as I mentioned in the previous video, the main three Islers of Lafroig, Lagavulin and Ardbeg, they are certainly more advanced whiskies. You can enjoy them new to whiskey, but typically you would need to build up to enjoy them, because they can be quite off-putting if you're not prepared for what they present. In terms of the Glenlivet then, as an overall score, I think probably an 85 would be fair. Yeah, I think an 85. Not a bad whiskey at all. Very enjoyable. Okay, that's it. That's review 34. See you all later.